So I have now hit the record button, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the Grateful Table Dine Out call for restaurants. My name is Alicia, and I'm with the California Restaurant Association, the Restaurants Care Program. And joining us on the Zoom is Erin Masco. She's our Director of Development. And if you have any questions along the way, raise your hand and we will jump in to try to answer them, or you can always shoot us an email afterwards, and we're happy to jump on a personal call to provide more information with anyone on your team that might be important to get this initiative launched. But first and foremost, thank you for joining us this morning. So if you're unfamiliar with our program called Restaurants Care, we'll just give you a quick overview. It is an established emergency relief fund for restaurant workers in crisis. We founded this program in 2016-17 and quickly discovered that this safety net for restaurant workers is needed. So from providing direct relief grants to restaurant workers to provide basic needs like groceries, rent, and gas, we're also helping those who have maybe been injured, they're ill, they have a death in the immediate family, and they've lost work hours, which means they could easily fall behind and perhaps lose their housing. So our grants are that bridge and that way to fill the gap as someone is recovering from a crisis. So since 2017, you can imagine in California, we've had a handful of natural disasters, flood, and now a pandemic. So during this pandemic, we had a COVID-19 specific relief fund, and we focused on helping those who are in our food family and ineligible for unemployment benefits. And we've helped 1,142 people to date, which extends to about 1,700 of their family members. So it's really an important funding stream that we've been able to provide. And we typically have in-person events that fund this initiative. So we had to pivot, as you can imagine, as so many of you had to do with your businesses. Which gets us into the important meat of today's Zoom, the creation of the Grateful Table Dine Out. This is a marketing campaign to promote dining. This was part of our 2020 plan, which we had to accelerate and launch in 2020. So it's for 2021, excuse me, we're launching in 2020 because the need is so great. So it is a campaign for all of November for all restaurants in the state of California, across the full state, and it is an effort to benefit Restaurants Care Relief Fund. The focus is to drive traffic to restaurants, to incentivize donations, particularly from the consumer, and ultimately to help struggling restaurant workers. So I've got a quick video that I'm going to show you that really summarizes the full campaign, and then we'll get into some of those details. So here you go. So that is the Grateful Table Dine Out. The nuts and bolts, how does it work? Well, we have a PR firm on our Powerhouse Communications. Kristen Daher is on our board of directors, and her firm is helping us to promote this Dine Out. We do have some media partners, for example, Modern Luxury and Visit California. And the goal is to promote this campaign wide and far amongst consumers and earned media so that we can get on the radio and TV to promote the campaign. For you, the restaurant, we have 3 downloadable assets, and they're things like social media images with suggested captions and posts. These can be customizable. We will have a video that is consumer facing in the similar sort of style as the video we just showed you. And I think the most important thing to note is that there is no registration fee or special menu required of the restaurants. And all California restaurants are included. So it's a little bit of a twist on some other campaigns that typically occur. And again, we're promoting everything from your fine dining restaurant and dining out, in dining room where you can, al fresco, delivery, to go, your favorite hamburger stand, taco shop, quick service, and everything in between is promoted. And of course, the public relations and marketing exposure is going to be big. We have powerful consumer messaging, and we're looking to make a community impact so that we can help restaurant workers. The campaign also is really focused to the consumer on dine out, help out all November. So maximizing your involvement as a restaurant. The first and most important thing is to sign up for the free downloadable assets that's on the gratefultabledineout.org website. And again, there are standard and customizable images. We'll have press releases and videos, as I mentioned, tools for you to promote this campaign. We are also looking at ways to build in some themes and occasions. So things like Veterans Day falls during November, so we want to promote dining at restaurants that employ veterans or are owned by a veteran, women-owned restaurants, Black and Latino-owned restaurants, Friendsgiving, girls' night, brunch, family dinners. All of those things are occasions that we're going to be driving and promoting during the campaign to keep it fresh. Promote this to your loyalty members and your followers between November 1 and November 30. It's really that simple. And then again, if you, as the video mentioned, if you would like to do more and be featured on the Grateful Table Dine Out website, you can add a donate button for your guests. This is optional. And if you are an OLO customer, they've made the technology available to you. If you use any other point of sale system, I'm sure they will be willing to work with you on adding this option. The picture on the screen here of Mendocino Farms example is how they added this donation option. It was kind of an add-on as you're checking out through their platform, whether it was delivery or takeout or pick up. And as you can see, asking the guest if they want to, add utensils. Then it gets to the question of, would you like to make a donation to help restaurant workers? And they offered a $1, $5, and $10 option. They raised $42,000 in a little less than 8 weeks. 11% of their guests made a contribution, an average of $3. So we have consumer and guest sentiment to help restaurant workers because they've seen on the news almost daily that restaurants are struggling and that the workers at the heart of the business are the ones that are also hurting because they've lost hours or maybe they've been laid off and furloughed. So we want to capitalize on that. If you do add that option for your guests, we'll be featuring the restaurants again on the website. So here are some examples of the downloadable assets for the campaign. The campaign is really focused on the fact that we are grateful for restaurant workers and neighborhood restaurants. So we have a series that are under this idea of all November grateful for. This example is cooks. We have bartenders, servers, dishwashers. The message rotates. And then it's also a message with, I think it's quite clever, that is fill in the blank. So it's telling the consumer, we know you have somewhere, something special in your heart about the restaurants that you love and go to and are in your neighborhood. So you tell us, or you fill in the blank why you are grateful for them. And then to the consumer, we're really talking about the fact that dining out is their superpower, and we want them to use it all November and this November. And we think that that's a powerful message. Again, people want to figure out how they can do something good and help out, especially during the holiday season, which this campaign is right in the beginning stages of and jump starting that holiday giving season. And then for you, the restaurant, This larger image here that has the Grateful Table logo and says Dine Out, Help Out is a printable decal, so to speak, that you can print out, and then it has cut marks and you can post it in your restaurants so that everyone identifies during the month of November that this is the Dine Out campaign and I want to dine in this restaurant to help out. So pretty simple. So again, these are all free to you as a restaurant. All you have to do is sign up on the website to have access to all of these materials, and you can customize them. So those are some of the assets available to you. Here's what it looks like when you go to the website. You're going to click on the download assets button, and then this page is going to pop up. All you have to enter is your name, email, and click get assets, and you have access to it. Simple, simple, simple. That piece about if you would like to do more, you're going to go to the guest engagement button. And to get started, you scroll towards the bottom of the page and you enter some information about your restaurant and number of locations so that we can feature where you are if you're in various regions across the state. Someone in Sacramento, for example, or Los Angeles, Orange County can click on the region where they are. It'll have your name, restaurant mentioned within a hyperlink back to your website where all of your detailed location information is kept. So that's simple. And we're happy to be available to walk through this piece with your technology team, your ops team, marketing team. So really this sums it up. Why now? Well, we want to see a resilient recovery of our beloved restaurant industry. And our success depends on your success. And our ability to help restaurant workers and their family members who are struggling at no fault of their own depends on us being able to rebuild our Restaurants Care Fund. And we really are helping people when they need it the most. So this fund is a critical lifeline for so many. So we'd love for you to join the campaign, promote the Dine Out, and if you are able, add that donate button and that option for your guests so that they can do more and give more. That's the scoop about the campaign. I want to make sure if you have any questions, we answer them. We can also share information for you on some testimonials of restaurant workers and their families that we've helped. We have photo images and quotes from them. So we have all kinds of materials available should you like to use those things as well. So I'll pause for a moment and see if there are any questions.
Hi, Alicia, this is Rick from the Big Sur River Inn. First of all, thanks for putting this together. I think it's great. And you mentioned near the beginning of your presentation some type of partnership with Visit California, and I'm wondering if you can expound on that just a little bit, describe the type of relationship, how they're participating.
Yes, thanks, Rick, for joining the call and for that good question. So we've been really fortunate over the years to partner with Visit California. They've supported our youth programs and our Restaurants Care program through our fundraisers. So it was a natural for them to come in and say they want to put their marketing muscle behind this campaign. So that looks like some mentions in Carolyn Batetta, the CEO's emails, the newsletter that go out. Business-to-business communications with their network, promoting our campaign on their social channels, and then for us, reaching out to the regional convention visitor bureaus across the state and making sure they have information about the campaign to drill down a little more locally. So it's really a marketing effort on behalf of Visit California to promote the campaign to their followers, the businesses that they work with, and their partners.
That sounds great, and I was going to suggest that participant restaurants reach out to their local DMOs, as you suggested that Visit California will do, and to just get the word out even better.
Absolutely, and we can, if you have a relationship with your local destination organization like Visit San Diego, Visit Napa, Visit Dine LA, those groups, we could provide you with an email template to send to them so that they can promote the campaign as well, which we did do. We did send that out to across the state, those DMOs. And then we've also reached out to the chambers of commerce across the state so that they can promote this amongst their restaurant members. And then we're doing some direct campaigns to restaurants. You know, really our goal, and this is where you all can help, is we need to get beyond our database, right? And this is not about a membership effort for the association or the foundation. This is about lifting up all restaurants in the state of California, because our Restaurants Care program benefits any restaurant worker in this state who has a hardship or a crisis while working at a California restaurant. So we really want to get beyond our traditional network, and we're doing that in some of these communications that we're sending out. But you can also do that by spreading the word amongst your peers and inviting them to participate in this campaign, because it is free to them. Any other questions? Okay, so here again is the website. It's the Grateful Table Dine Out.org. You can reach out to me or to Erin. Again, we really want to be on your marketing calendar for the month of November. We want to spread this far and wide. We want to tap into the guest's desire to celebrate around the holidays season and the season of giving. And as the video said, no one knows the holidays like our industry. Hospitality and service and celebrations are at the heart of what we do. And we want to remind everyone that that's what we are about, and that we are grateful for the workers, the bartenders, servers, dishwashers, cooks that make our experiences in restaurants memorable. So a tie into the Restaurants Care program is really critical as well. But we're here to help you maximize this campaign, and we thank you for making it possible for us to bring this to the community so that we can do something to help our restaurants and the workers at the heart of the business. So with that, I will sign off. Thank you for joining us this morning, and please let us know if there are any questions we can answer for you in the future. Thank you so much. Have a great week.
Thank you. Thanks, Alicia.
Thanks, Alicia.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.